afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, here of sight, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on crossroad between the South. We got most Gentlefoxes. Gentlefox fighting for the Wehrmacht, Deutschland, and the 21st Panzer Division versus in the north. We got Kolter fighting for America, freedom, liberty, and the American dream. Fighting here for the 5th Armored Division with mechanized versus joint operations here. Both players got some kind of strategy in mind right off the bat with infantry and a single bazooka. Well, weapon rack bullets in there for Kolter as well. MD42 Grenadiers start there for Gentlefox in the south as he heads eastwards towards the fuel point here, I imagine. Or not, heading towards the center. Interesting. As for Kolter, it is a lot of rifle there. There'll probably be the Dodge truck out there pretty soon as possible. Pioneers rushing for the house. This is probably home to control the center of the map here with the MD42 here in a dominant position against Kolter's forces. And then sort of grab territory afterwards. A bit more risky strategy, which does risk giving Kolter their slight ahead there in resources over Gentlefox. That's a bit of a risk there he's taking. He's a bit of a risk. No. Oh. What is Gentlefox thinking? There you go. Rifle moving up here. Pioneers still trying to get that victory point. And then, of course, by time for the MD42 to make it there. Kolter making a straight move here for the fuel point. Bit more to go there, again calling the Dodge truck there.
4x4 just rolled onto the battlefield.
Sandbags being wrecked. MD42 sending up, interesting enough, and there we go. Dodge truck out there for Kolter. In the south points, they've been grabbed. We've got more guns on there for Gentlefox. MD42 up on the right, and there you go, actually suppressing them. Apparently, they weren't quite fully in cover. Interesting there. Bit awkward for Kolter, though. As it rather would look like they were fully in cover there, but apparently they weren't. Someone must have stuck his head about too far there. In that case, it can be a bit difficult to tell. There you go, quickly stuffing up a rifle squad there in the Dodge truck, though that should more than make up for an early retreat there. If you utilise this correctly, you could end up doing a lot of damage to Gentlefox, as this is a very potent combo. 50 caliber there mounted in the centre with a lot of rifles supporting as well there. And there you go, Grenadiers hold out in the open here by, but at the same time, has to be careful he doesn't get too close, so he gets Panzer faster. But there you go, already one loss there for the Grenadier squad. He needs to get the other one up. There you go, try to flank in, but can't get quite close enough there on Kolter. Rifleman popping out there to actually screen the retreat here of the truck and also give it time to build more distance between it and the Grenadiers. Got work there by Kolter. Grenadiers push back in again. We can sort of see that Gentlefox running into fuel problems by not going straight for the fuel point. He still hasn't gotten it. Kolter has, and now Kolter's activating a fuel advantage thanks in part also to the Dodge truck, meaning the fuel they paid for it is actually very quickly paying itself off, in part because again of Gentlefox's opening there. So there's a bit of a risk there, to put a mildly there for Gentlefox. Rifleman in against the Grenadiers, already low health, half health in fact. Quickly dropping down to the second member. There we go. The rifle also suffering losses. More Grenadiers moving up. And we got a third Grenadier squad up there for Gentlefox. No tech up there for him as of yet, since he does not have the resources, again, due to not securing a fuel point. Dodge truck there, sort of holding back. Interesting enough, could have moved up, but seems like he's not. Grenadiers are close, being losing out here to the rifleman. Certainly done quite well. There we go. Catching the MD42 out in the open here with the Dodge truck's 50 caliber machine gun. Keep shooting, Earl. Keep shooting. I want this crouch crying. Ram them in a bit of awkward position to pull back towards cover. A truck moving up there. Back here, reinforcement going on. Take up is finally available there for Gentlefox's Pioneers moving up here, but there's a reason squad that could sort of harass and disrupt that. And we've got here Mortar on the way for Kolter to further strengthen his frontline positions with freedom and high explosives from above. Rifle netting A5 from the Grenadiers and the MD42 to align the Dodge, so this is far away from the site there with its 50 caliber machine gun there mounted. Going for the fuel point. They could consider some sandbags to make him a bit harder. They sort of dislodge while seizing the fuel point, at least harassing it. And there you go, Kolter's grabbing the other one. So again, Gentlefox very much fighting from a disadvantaged position due to his sort of early center focus. And while he's holding that again, Kolter on the other hand is holding all the fuel points, and he's holding a sizable advantage there over Gentlefox right now. In fact, he would easily go for the captain and then swiftly into Stewart if he wanted to. Back here, nothing further going on there for Gentlefox. Yes, finally teched up though, but they need to build it. Fierce push back here by Grenadier Squad's heroic efforts. Yeah, takes at you Yankees. Go away. Shoo! Office you. Office you. You're gonna buy talking to like you're talking to some dumb dog. Because they are dumb dogs. Or to say are dumb dogs. The Americans. Rather than they're taking losses, Grenadiers pushing forward here. Truck needs to fall back there. Mortar falling back as well here. Kolter caught a bit off guard by Gentlefox's mighty Grenadier push for Deutschland. And I still wish of the day they'd update that uniform to something that looks a bit less well, you know, utterly. Rather than that push back as well, Gentlefox again, you know, trying to exert his to map controller towards, you know, disrupting fuel points. Slightly working, but still Kolter has a sizable fuel advantage. He's pushing forward here with the captain. Truck there being repaired. Like to make a nice company finally going up there for Gentlefox and Germany. Light machine gun here, one gun escort, nicely sort of set up in one of the windows. There go mortifier and Gentlefox quickly breaks. That house cannot last a lot there. So I mean that obviously makes sense there. As soon as anything sort of they actually knock it out, appears to generally just don't use that house. When these two houses are overall sort of weak condition. Alright, this is interesting. Interesting. I mean, setting up machine gun bunker to cover the cut-off point here. That's definitely not usual. Holy moly, he actually got the mortar there. Kolter, I think, underestimated Gentlefox here. Heavy machine gun, though, wiped out there. Holy moly, it's going back and forth between the two players. Machine gun bunker up here, Rob getting caught right in front of the MD-42 bunker there. There we go. Getting suppressed, taking losses. MD-42 taking back. 50 cover there, firing away. We've got a 2-2 on the way here for Gentlefox. But really, that 50 cal machine gun position, there's not really one I'd recommend. It's too easily exposed and too easily bypassed, but go for, say, shooting at with a anti-tank gun or a bazooka. I think on better had he sort of been positioned more towards him, probably made it easier for him to defend. And harder for Kolter to flank. But I mean, it's interesting and it's bold and certainly different here what Gentlefox is doing. So I'm not just going to say bad. I mean, I can see the logic in it. It's just on a map like this, I feel a bit too easily sort of bypassed. There we go, 2-2 arriving. There we go, he's speeding away. Desperately getting away there from the 2-2. 2-2 continues. And will he try and use... Yes, he uses withdraw and refit to quickly call it back there for the extra resource boost. He needs to then call up the steward. Meanwhile, 2-2 rolling to the base. I might just chewed off more than can... bitten off more than can chew. Damn it, I always get that one wrong first time around. Bazooka on the way there for Kolter, though. Needs to grab on some of those fuel points. Gentlefox. Deutschland is behind here. He's going to need a pack 40 soon here to have a chance here versus what's coming against him. And he's seen the captain, so he pretty much should be expecting it. And there it goes, looks like Kolter, yes, is going to go and supervise out here the steward. So that's definitely going to further increase in the centre there for Gentlefox to get out a bloody pack 40. You know, on the south here, Pioneer's grabbing there. We got a oh no, he doesn't need a mortar. He needs a pack. And there you go. Steward out there. Bunker taking hits there. Can't help but feel this bunker ends up being not worth that much. Again, it's a bit of a problem with the bunker. In this case, though, it really didn't help the position he gave for it. I mean, bold. I'll give it credit for being bold. Just in this case, too bold. Too bold. Gentlefox. But there you go, almost got both fuel points, but can't quite push it. There we go, cancel the mortar for a pack 40 as soon as he saw the bunker being knocked out here by a tiny Terror tank. He swiftly shifted gears towards something that can actually blow it to bits after several hits. Also, telemines down here, we can see that Gentlefox is quickly preparing for the worst. And obviously also means getting down the telemines. A surprisingly versatile anti-tank mine, by the way. Could be sort of detonated if just something ran across it, could be detonated from distance by a cord, and could also be used as an anti-tank charge. That's generally a lot of utility there for a single anti-tank man, really. The Germans overall had a lot of mines, by the way. They also had some mines that couldn't be detected by minesweepers, due to being made primarily out of wood and glass. Still moving up there. Captain supporting. Mortifier raining down there. Canadians have to fall back. Steward moving in here. Pack 40 ready to cover as well with its 75mm caliber of death. Steward needs to be careful there. And there we go. Shoots. Good hit there. Good hit. That does force Kolter there to be a bit more careful. Canadians here reinforcing. He could consider maybe, healing up here using the field first aid. The Grenadiers are in a not so happy condition. Mortar rhyming there for Gentlefox and the 21st Panzer Division fighting out defensive operation until a full Grenadier Division can take over its positions. Two falling a bit back here, closing in on Veteran 2. Bunker up there for Gentlefox.
Reconnaissance flight set to go.
And he also gets access to the reconnaissance overflight. Needs some time off from a howitzer or a Pack 43. Rather than actually very poor condition, a few good mortar hits could knock that thing down with the rifle inside of it. Hey Sarge, maybe we should get out. Nah, this will hold. Trust me, I used to be an engineer. Hey guys, get in here. It's safe, don't worry. Pack as many as you can, man. Maybe not. Mortar fire raining down there, just need to be careful. We've got a 50-50-ish split there for the map now, though, with Kolter holding some of the more vital positions. He's actually gone for double mortars. That is double the trouble for Gentlefox. Double the trouble indeed. No take up there yet for Gentlefox. He might want to get out some panzers as soon as possible. Maybe a Stug at the very least. The mighty Sturmgeschütz. Backbone of the German infantry und Panzerwaffe. In fact, generally the backbone of the German army entirely, I would argue. It was the most produced armoured fighting vehicle and the one that generally sort of knocked out the most stuff for them.
Send your orders.
Captain hanging about the ambulance on the way for Kolter. No take up yet. Another mortar here, so his response to double mortars is double mortars as well. Some interesting thinking there from Gentlefox. Not necessarily bad, but I do feel like it's more reactive than active, which can always be a bit of a double-edged sword if you're not careful. So a bit of a sort of standoff here. We got a fighting position now covering here, so within short distance of the bunker there. Kolter says, "Oh yeah, crap, well, we're two that can play that game. It's alright, we're not doing it the same way. Shut up, Joe, or I'll slap you, damn it. I don't care what they did to Patton, I'll slap you." Grenadiers versus Rifleman has to fall a bit back here. Again, we got the mortars there firing away. Mortars advancing. Still no sign of takeover there for Gentlefox. He actually has the resources now, so and there's no reason not to. As for Kolter, he might want to consider also soon taking up there, or at least getting a fuel cache that support it. Stuart there taking a hit from the mortar. I mean, technically a Stuart, though, wouldn't be very resistant to mortar fire, by the way. I mean, a direct hit from a Stuart, I think, would do pretty much damage. This the Stuart is, you know, lightly armoured on top. I mean, most tanks in general were lightly armoured on top. It's only sort of the heavier German stuff, for example, and some Panzer IV models that had additional armour on the top to sort of help versus artillery. So a little fun fact there, But he got the mortar there. It's definitely one way of silencing it. Pack 4 needs to get close up here to do a bit of problem. Interestingly enough, Kolter has been, actually, now that I think about it, surprisingly passive with his Stuart. He's not been using it very actively or aggressively. Perhaps he's just finished got enough, but he's certainly giving Gentlefox a lot more, I should say, peace of mind by, well, holding it back. Which means Gentlefox can actually operate a bit more like he wants to. He's not being constantly harassed or flanked fired, for example, or pressured. But he's trying to push up here, catching Rifle Squad out in the open with LMG-42, gunning them down. Mortar recruit there by a few plucky riflemen, and we got air reconnaissance from Kolter. A recon sweep has been ordered in. Good work there, by the way. Air reconnaissance is a handy thing there to utilise against your opponents. Can give you an idea where the targets are, and of course just an idea how they're positioned and when to attack and flank.
Capture point is being overrun.
It looks like, there we go, Kolter sees the positioning of his opponent. No. Briefly looked like, you know, he's going to get ready there into full pattern mode and charge forwards, but he seemed to have gone into full Bradley mode and not. Riflemen need to reinforce a bit, but we got a Ford ambulance there, interesting positioning. At the same time, not bad, just interesting. Would definitely benefit from a major. In fact, he's got the fuel for the major. Munitions for Gentlefox. And tech up. Alright. And we got air reconnaissance return. So Luftwaffe now sends in some air reconnaissance. Look, again, I do wish, you know, they'd had a bit more resource to actually go for the Fiedler Stork. Or Fiesler. Rather than the just using a Stuka for reconnaissance as well. Since they generally use a smaller aircraft for reconnaissance, but was also used for some transporting about officers and the likes. And now, more reconnaissance! Good lord! It's Recon Wars! Good thing they can't crash into each other, otherwise that would cause a lot of, well, let's just say funny moments. Riflemen being suppressed, but getting suppressed, mortared, fired at. Again, Kolter's armor play here seems a bit, you know, passive. At the same time, though, we can see he's flanking in with the Grenadier squad. Gentlefox here utilises again the reconnaissance. Oh, we got a fuel cache here, actually. Not a bad positioning there, by the way. Not a bad positioning. Gentlefox isn't offering you much. So, I mean, that's actually a pretty interesting position. Got their mortar again. Stood almost down here. Rifle pushing up here, beginning to halted. Basically, the reconnaissance pretty much ruins any attempt here from Kolter to flank in. Meanwhile, we're pushing up here. Gentlefox punishing Kolter there for not being bolder. Almost, Ryan. Almost.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining
Almost.
fire.
Rifleman there wiped. Anti-tank gun there wiped. Grenadiers here versus the fighting position. Rifle grenade off. They're getting rifle. No, they're getting rifle grenaded.
And ready to fly.
And poor Richter is dead. Going there for the anti-tank gun, breaking it out. No support McCoy yet there for Gentlefox.
Enemy forces are securing
And rather than being called out in the open.
Supply line just got cut off.
Mortar fire there, raining down the fighting position. Rifle moving up, taking hits on the mortar as well. Not trying to see, obviously 3 mortars I think would be a bit much there for Gentlefox, so that does make sense. And we got Kolter finally taking up. They're using the capture again to supervise speed up there. That's actually a good move there. Again, most players didn't consider using it to speed up teching or any other thing besides the Stuarts. I mean, thumbs up there to Kolter. Just, you know, he should have done that sooner. Then he could also supervise the fast German, in which case Gentlefox would next been in a lot more troubles. Right there, you know, he could have done that faster. So, you know, that's room for improvement there. But also a bit more aggressive behavior. It seems like Kolter is a bit skittish around Gentlefox. Perhaps not sure as how to sort of deal with him. Gentlefox definitely not your typical Wehrmacht player. That aggressive machine gun bunker, for example, being one of the sort of hallmarks of that. But also just, that's his 3rd aerial reconnaissance, I think. It's the 2nd either way. A lot of aerial reconnaissance going on here from both players. And again, he's just constantly now keeping track of Kolter's movements, meaning Kolter can't easily surprise him. He can help tell now that, oh hey, tack up, oh hey, he's supervising something from the, you know, battalion command post.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
So I think also create some pressure there in Kolter. But all the way there we go, rushing out of Sherman again. Good job there. Really actually good job there. I'm not being sarcastic about that because so many players neglect using the captain to supervise other things besides the steward. I mean, you know, thumbs up there to Kolter. He definitely deserves recognition. In this case, though, fuel cast spotted in the 2-2 has been sent in to dispatch it. Again, interesting position here, just in this case not so easily covered, but in terms of just how positioned, that was not actually a bad positioning since most of the time the Gentlefox hasn't operated in that area, so the positioning very much makes sense. Also looks like he actually called the steward, now that I think about it, just to sort of speed up more armor. Interesting idea, they're not bad, not bad. Almost got the 2-2 there with the Sherman tank. M4A3. Right here, a lot of grenadiers, a lot of machine guns, a lot of rifle. You got all meat from the captain. But Kolter, though, floating a lot of munitions, has not upgraded his rifle with Browning automatics. Now that I'd have to describe as a bit of a mistake. In there, Gentlefox though is bringing up a Panzer 4 here, the Panzer Kampfwagen 4. German taking a hit there from the Pack 40.
Looks like we're getting into the excitement.
And fresh air reconnaissance. Good lord, so much aerial reconnaissance. That's impressive. And now Gentlefox calls in another one. Wow. Recon wars. The Luftwaffe strikes back. And there you go, uses call in artillery right here in the midst. Oh, jeez. Oh dear, this is actually really powerful barrage, but in this case, it just, I mean, it did a lot of damage, but it didn't get any sort of lasting damage in there. No units wiped. Ah, I do feel a bit sorry there for Gentlefox. Normally that barrage there would at least killed some things there, but bad luck for Kolter. Bad luck. Calling in a Scot there, novel. In this case, not using the cap to supervise that. Grenadiers are laying down fire. Panzer 4 here for Gentlefox. The assault continues here. Captain Rifleman, more rifle moving in here. Panzer 4, hint bump machine gun being added. Grenadiers covering as well, providing fire support. But nonetheless, he's able to use the artillery barrage to actually advance here. Though, too bad his Sherman wasn't quite ready for it. So, in this case, he might have been a bit too eager to pull it off. Not waiting to be able to get his armor into place there. So that could have perhaps been a bit of a mistake there by Kolter. Had he just waited a few more moments, I think could overall had executed a much stronger assault there versus Gentlefox. In combination with also the Scot there as well. And sort of there, so yeah. I mean, remember, I mean, a good assault doesn't come down just calling into artillery and rushing in. It's about coordinating it all into sort of good timing there so you can do the maximum amount of damage for the maximum amount of shot. And the problem in this case, Kolter was quite able to sort of leverage that footer here. So, oh, he's calling another artillery barrage. Gentlefox doesn't seem quite able. Oh, got the pack. Sherman Pantherful taking it. Sherman's moving down. Even damaged engine. Cash down. 2-2 moving up. Grenadiers. Panzerfaust. Has to break off. He doesn't have enough to support with. Again, he needs to coordinate his artillery call-ins a bit better, I think, there. Well, a nice effort, nice effort. Time now for the mid-game analysis. And in that department, we're sort of kind of looking at, Kolter just pulled off, you know, a lot of artillery, a lot of munitions expended. But in terms of how much did he actually get, the problem is, again, execution-wise, was a bit flawed. He wasn't able to sort of really pull off on it. Again, he should coordinate better with the artillery, so that way push in. A part of me would even say he should have laid down a smoke screen, you know, once he got out there, charged in there, used it to sort of clear out any sort of new positions, that way causing Gentlefox to have to move about further, and that way, you know, sort of kept the ball rolling. Instead, it sort of ended up a bit staggered, you know, artillery called in, some infantry moves in, then the tank arrives, and then the Scot also sort of arrives somewhere, but can't really join in the party, and then he calls another artillery barrage. Again, it was all a bit scattershot there. I mean, a good assault again, so it depends on, you know, a good initial push and then sort of hang reserve, sort of just keep striking down a certain point here and there. And the problem was, I think he should have kept the artillery as the reserve, used the smoke sort of as the initial push, maybe supported by the Scot, then the Sherman sort of rolling through with some infantry, and then use the calling artillery sort of, you know, that way clear out any necessary resistance afterwards. It's sort of formed up to try and stop Kolter. Had he done that, I think he could have overall done a lot more damage there to Gentlefox, but that is that. I mean, currently though, in terms of damage, Gentlefox hit kill-wise, he's also hit there, looking a bit rough there for Kolter, a bit rough in terms of army value. Though again, Kolter's been a hit, but again, he's also been playing awfully defensive. Again, he had this do it, but he never really tried to flank it sort of hit of the other territory. He just sort of maintained what he needed, basically. Again, he just sort of went for baseline thinking. All right, I just need 2 victory points, that part of the map, and I'm good to go. He switched very quickly to the defensive, but the problem is, mechanized isn't a very defensive doctrine. You're better off with heavy cavalry, which calculated in sandbags and mines. But he didn't. He went for mechanized, so not quite as good there. In terms of resource flow, bit there going on from the two players in terms of points held. A lot closer to each other, though. Again, with small leads there for Gentlefox, but also for Kolter. But again, Kolter needs to be a bit more aggressive, but a more flanking element sort of aggressive. Again, he needs to try and hit from here or here, not just bash his way through the centre. He needs to harass Gentlefox's fuel point more, go with victory points at the points. He also needs to go for these points. I mean, he's allowed these points to basically go unmolested for quite some time. Hell, he could even attack straight into Gentlefox's base through here, harass, you know, knock out bunkers, open up there, take out the lacto mechanized, take out the support armor. I mean, there's a lot of options there for Kolter, but he's just not, again, doing them. Again, it's just sort of baseline again. I've got this, I don't need any more. Again, that's sort of a dangerous kind of thinking, since that again allows your opponent just to do what he wants. So again, Kolter needs to switch up his tactic, get a bit more aggressive, but again, try to flank, up maneuver, spread out his opponent, then land in with some bigger punches. He needs to coordinate better. For now, though, I think another Sherman's going to be the best choice. Use the Scot to barrage and white, maybe lay down some smoke screens here and there. Get out some more infantry. Right now, he's really short. And again, with all the missions spent there again, which could have used some BRs as well. I mean, he's a bit short-handed, so he really needs some more infantry right now versus Gentlefox. Otherwise, he does risk sort of getting slowly pushed out by Gentlefox. Otherwise, I mean, there not so much else about Kolter. Gentlefox could begin hitting the flanks more, trying to outmaneuver his opponent, but largely again, he's mostly on the defensive. But again, I think has sort of reacted nicely, made some nice plays, and again, also some more early aggressive moves. And again, taking advantage of Kolter's sort of slightly more sort of lack of aggression there, sort of build up and sort of push forwards with armor, and overall reacted quite nicely to the latest assault, pretty much removing any sort of real wind from it and causing Kolter to waste a lot of resources on it. So I mean, now he just needs to build up more armor and then sort of really begin pushing back there against Kolter, who's going to be really weak to, say, a lot of panzers, maybe supported by a howitzer, laying down some serious artillery fire there against Kolter's positions. So let's return to the fight and see what happens next here. 2-2 Grenadiers moving ahead there. Corpse, being flanked straight into a wall. How horrendous. So big push here from Gentlefox into the centre there. 2-2's going to need some pioneer repairs. They're moving out there. 2-2 getting between 2 feet. Scott, they're fine. Taking hits off in the pack 40. Need to fall bit back. Sherman then needs to fall back for repairs as well. So there we go. With one felled sweep there. Gentlefox is taking advantage of Kolter's assault there, which again did not succeed very well. Just pushed forward himself. So good work there, good work there. Nice backhand blow. Rifleman with Captain Major moving in there. Perhaps trying to flank in return. We got another Panther 4 on the way there for Gentlefox and the 21st Panzer Division. Mortar sitting up there. Scott, Sherman being repaired. Rifleman taking out a loss there from the German mortars. There we go, on me from the captain. Going to focus on the MD-42, which Gentlefox I think tried to start a bit there boldly. And there we go, push back, and it is being pushed back. Rifleman taking losses from the mortars, just laying down death from above. Panther 4 good to go, second Panther 4 almost ready to arrive and support the 21st Panzer Division.
Reconnaissance flight, ready at your disposal.
Captain Rifleman moving ahead there. Sherman, Scott good to go as well, they need to get them moving.
Alright fellas, final check.
And of course need to hit some of those points over here as well. He needs to deny Gentlefox field because he gets soon next to go for a third Panzer 4. Plus he's also got more anti-tanks, and in that regard, Kolter needs to be a bit, careful about that and needs to do something sort of change things a bit more in his favour. Well, at least grabbing some points over here as well. Good. Rifle needs to get away. Drew they take hits from the Sherman, but no attempt at the fuel point. Another barrage called in, this time though by the Major. They're still causing Gentlefox to get the devil out of there. So a lot of artillery there called in by Kolter as well.
We're losing a capture point.
Second Panther around here to dispatch the Rifleman with a bit of glee. And there we go, Jackson all the way for Kolter. With all the armour out from Gentlefox, not a bad choice at all. Mortified them, the American mortar and the Grenadiers still leaving least poor. Otto dead. Who's going to get repairs, but he still pushes ahead here. Oh dear, Gentlefox. Gentlefox, 4-6, Rifleman wiped. The lack of anti-tank guns is definitely hurting Kolter here against Gentlefox's Panther assault. Going straight for the Scott here. Other Panther 4 setting up, but there you go. We got the M36 Jackson out there, Captain moving up as well. Should allow him to get the Scott out of there. Pulling back here, Reston's just standing there, bit in silent terror as the Panther 4 drives right past them. Troops are being suppressed by the MD-42, Panther 4 pulling back. Trying I think to bait the Sherman into the Pack 40, and good work. Damage, engine, but there you go, Sherman at the same time also in a bit of trouble here. Quickly down to less, he might not make it out. Another unit wiped out there for Kolter, and Sherman kaput. In the centre we got Jackson, we got engaged there, the other Panther 4 almost got it, one more hit, could get it. And Panther 4 out there, Gentlefox got a bit overeager. Got one of his panzers cooked up.
Reconnaissance flight set to go.
Bad news there for Gentlefox. In the East Grenadiers standing on guard, we got another push for the cop on there. We got a Scar trying, or at least ready to try and punish that. Almost got a hit. Mortar wiped inside the base there by the German mortars. Veteran the 3 mortar crew there, by the way. That's definitely bad news there for Kolter. In particular, since Gentlefox is ever quite eager there to sort of punish Kolter inside his own base.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Right now, Kolter is in a pretty perilous situation. I mean, he's not completely out, but it's certainly looking grim there. He's got the mortar, he's got the Scott Jackson, a bit of infantry and a captain, and some re-echelons, that's about it. Whereas his opponent's got plenty more machine guns, panzers, grenadiers, like machine guns, and now he's getting a Pack 43 here. Heavy anti-tank gun. Panther 4 firing at the Rifleman. Scott closing in on Veteran 1. Panther 4 versus Rifleman. Almost got them. Pack 43 almost done there. There also existed a field cannon version of this, which means it could also fire as artillery. Little fun fact there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Scott closing in on veteran to 1 there. Very close, can't seem to land any hits properly. So close, but still no cigar. Oh, Grenadiers landing up, stopping up. Ah, still misses. God damn it, Joe. Hit properly. There we go, almost wipes the entire Grenadier squad then. And veteran to 1. Panzer 4 sets up, and of course with Pack 43 covering all of that, I mean it's going to be pretty tricky there for Kolter to pull off a full frontal assault. To put it mildly.
You will not let up. The enemy still has 300 points.
And Scott good to go. Grenadiers a bit on fire, we got a Pack 40 covering all of that, and we got the Panzer 4 ready to serve. Gentlefox could easily go for a lot of armor, hell he could even go for tier 4 if he wanted to, though that might not necessarily be very sensible. Grenadiers versus Captain, artillery fire raining down all over the place in the west, rifle advancing. Scott throwing in there, we got a barrage down. Tons of signs of Grenadiers here, more mortar fire left and right here. Grenadiers being pushed back slowly but surely, Jackson moving up with this 90mm gun. Bit of a standoff here in the centre again. Another player trying to move down. There we go. More aerial reconnaissance and a lot of fuel there for Gentlefox. A lot of fuel. Almost got an artillery. Well, he's got enough for an artillery barrage. In theory, where to spot this, you can quickly knock it out there with it, with the 155mm artillery barrage. The question is, of course, will he actually discover it in time and deal with it? Panzer 4 there covering up. Rifle versus Pioneers. Mortar there, we got Jackson moving up here. Grenadiers versus Captured. Mortar there taking hit from the Panzer 4. Half the unit gone. Panzer 4 rolling out. Net. Oh, bad position there, bad position. And again, no real movements in the east there. Kolter sort of just keeps going for the centre, no matter the cost there. That's a Gentlefox. Good hit there, and another artillery barrage straight into the middle of everything, hoping that one does the trick. Pack 43 there gets this Jackson. Oh, mortar wipe. Almost got the MG42 in the Pack 40. I wouldn't say that really sort of makes up for the Jacks being blown to bits there by the Pack 43. Kolter with another shot. There you go, Pioneers directly wiped here by the Scot. Directly wiped. There you go, Panzer 4 going straight for it. Needs to pop smoke, except he doesn't have the munitions. And again, he's got no other anti-tank weapons. That's really one of the things that really sort of struck me the most peculiar here by Kolter. He's got no anti-tank weapons, no anti-tank guns, just a single bazooka. The Scot, though, makes it moly. Damn close there, though. Panzer 4 down to less than half health. Sherman almost done. Still no additional armor there on the way for Gentlefox. So again, he could easily go for Panthers. Again, he could go for Panthers, Sturmpanzers, whatever he desires. He just needs to go for it. More Pioneers to repair. Captain versus Grenadiers. Back here, Scott being repaired. Troops healing, reinforcing. Mortar firing down there. Victory point being secured. And there we go, another Sherman there for Kolter and the 5th Armoured.
Just got cut off. Krauts are taking one of our points.
Troops they're hanging back. Gentlefox clearing a few troops sort of harassed there, while the main force sort of just maintains a strong point by the victory point in the centre. Sherman in the west.
We've dropped to 200 points.
Centre push by Kolter. Still nothing further there from Gentlefox, who just continues to float a lot of fuel. I mean, he's in a pretty confident position, but you know, confidence can lead to a downfall there, overconfidence specifically, if you're not careful. It is, as they say, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Walls shattered by American mortar fire. artillery called down here. Oh, sneaky Gentlefox, sneaky Gentlefox. He actually tried to take out the ambulance with it. Wow, that's a first. There you go, Panther 4 ready for a fresh push for Germany. Striking there the captain, of course, thanks to a continuous red to strike. Mortar there almost taken out, almost got the captain. In the centre of the rifle pushing straight to aim before 2 mortar as well here. Not good, not good. Veteran to 3 mortar crew, the wipe. Now that's a loss there for Gentlefox. Sherman got the Panther 4 down to half health, but has yet suffered 0 damage. That's some pretty crazy light there. Pack 43 though lands an excellent hit there against the German. Germany to get out of there before it gets blown to bits there, and does barely manage to escape the wrath of the heavy anti-tank gun, though not the heaviest the Germans had. They also had a 128mm anti-tank gun, the Pack 44. The same gun as on the Yak-Tiger, by the way, and the Pack 44 was also used as a direct fire weapon to blow holes in any sort of defences. Another Sherman there for Kolter, building up for more armour. Scott still close to Vicinity 2. Sherman being fixed up most desperately. God damn, that's some big holes, Joe. Just shut up, Carl. And fix it. You need to be careful with the Scott there. Pack 40 ready to blow holes in it. There we go, Vicinity 2. Increased rate of fire and accuracy. Another Sherman good to go there for the 5th Armoured. Those are taking hits from the Sherman. Could add some 50 calibers on top of them, or he could go for some weapon racks or Browning automatics. Of course, he might be setting up for another artillery barrage to support another assault. They'll more likely call it in before the attack happens, and then sort of made the attack. More Panther Force finally arriving there for Gentlefox and the 21st Panzer Division, which was, by the way, an elite division. It wasn't always quite equipped like that. Crashing through a wall there. Captain out in the open there versus the Panzer 4. Bazooka fire there versus the Panzer 4. Machine gun fire raking them down. Almost got the Captain Sherman setting out. It looks like Scott's supporting squad, but there's still the Pack 43 here. Sherman taking heavy hits, needs to fall back. I mean, one option would be to try and sneak up an infantry squad from here, the flank, head in the artillery barracks, then one is done and pull off a larger shot from here. Of course, we've still got artillery mine there. Right in the centre, being halted by an M42 alternate command bunker there. There's actually build each type of bunker here. Panther 4 versus Sherman Scott. This time, things are going much better for the Panther 4. Almost Vicinity 3, in fact, almost ace level. Oh, there you go, down to half health. Lands hit on the Sherman, Vicinity 3. Need to pull back, they need to pull back. Gets the Sherman, but there you go, another Sherman knocks it out. Scheiße.
Tank was just lost.
Scheiße. But it's only abandoned. Still, that has lost an ace crew there for Gentlefox and the German army. Scott needs to fall back. Recruiting it there with some grenadiers. Tanks falling back there for repairs. Well, the ones that survived, obviously.
We're losing a capture point.
The one that didn't is now a smoking wreck.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green as green can be. Friendly's down to 100 points. I say again,
So, yeah, looking increasingly bleak here for Kolter and the 5th Armoured versus Gentlefox and the 21st Panzer Division.
Point is under attack.
Who's been able to maintain a pretty stable defense there versus Kolter.
We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
And a lieutenant here for Kolter at this point is definitely an interesting move there. I'm not entirely sure why. And looks like he's going for a 50 caliber now. Aerial reconnaissance looks like he's going to try and switch out. He's calling in artillery on the Pack 43. He's going to silence that one forever. He's had enough. And that one definitely did the trick. No more Pack 43. Not moving down the eastern side, instead he's going to attack straight into where Gentlefox already has the vast majority of his forces positioned. Less great of a move there from Kolter, less great. Bazooka fire again there against Gentlefox's Panzer IV. I'm taking man losses, shown moving out there. In the centre, going to do advancing here against the American 50 caliber. There we go. So, pinning down, they're going to do so. We've got artillery called in on the 50 caliber position, supported by the lieutenant here. There we go. Losses being immediately inflicted here as artillery ranges down from above.
We're down to 50.
49 points left here for Kolter, looking really bleak here. Pretty much GG, I think. Another pack 43 from Gentlefox. He's not letting them go. Pack 40 Panther 4 versus Sherman. Scott still supporting. 12 kills. And a target weak point there. Leaves the Sherman in a stunned state. The Panther 4 moves up and finishes off there. Scott could be the next target here for the Panther 4's Wrath. Oh dear, almost got it there, almost. Kolter here. Oh, house finally collapses. Surprised it lasted that long, really, to be honest. And this one still standing in a way.
A gun crew.
Captain there, right into the Panther 4s, and they're going to do score, and that is pretty much an instant wipe there, almost. And with that, Kolter's spirit is broken. The game is over. Victory for Germany and the 21st Panzer is shown here. A brutal fight, but again, I do feel like Kolter failed in a few moments there. Again, he could have been more aggressive there versus Gentlefox, applied more pressure at times, but he just sort of held back again. He just felt like did what he had to do and then didn't go any further. Also, he could have done with more anti-tank weapons. The lack of weapon rack to definitely feel was a mistake there. Again, the BARs and bazookas could easily lend him a lot more push there versus Gentlefox. And overall there, I think he was a bit too liberal there with the artillery usage. If he really wanted to use more, he should have gone for munitions caches rather than denying himself Brownings and bazookas. I mean, they're rather, I think, good there sort of as an upgrade for the Americans. But I mean, it's not like he made a lot of bad plays. It was just strategically, it wasn't very sound compared to Gentlefox. I think we had a pretty interesting strategy going on there. A bit risky with some of the plays, but overall played out quite nicely there versus Kolter. And overall, still managed to beat him again, partly again due to Kolter not really applying sufficient pressure there to Gentlefox. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in some feedback in the comments section. Also, thanks to Matthias and Mark for donating to the Propagandacast via Patreon and PayPal. Well, each, by the way. So, thanks to both of you for supporting the war effort. This is Imperial Dane signing off, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers!